nothing but see. My knees are weak. My head is pounding from the sound. I could just stop without me. Now I'm singing. I'm singing. Now I'm singing down. Come on, swing it, blood. Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, we're still at the Sweden Rock Festival 2010. Yeah, and now I'm sitting here with one of my favorite bands of this year, BIGELF. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Russell Brand, and I'm at a theater near you. No, I'm Damon Fox from BIGELF, the lead singing, keyboard playing
Yeah.
extraordinaire.
This may be my first question. How do you do it? I saw it in the video clip. You play two keyboards at the same time and you sing.
It's not that good. Let's not get over the top. Yeah, I used to originally play the Hammond organ and sing, and it was in front of me, and I realized, being a singer, I wanted to connect with the audience a little bit more. So I flipped it to the side with the keyboards, and it left me open to the audience, which I feel like I can make a connection, because playing keyboards, unfortunately, you can't move around unless you get one of this douchebag strap-on keyboard things.
Oh God! Modern.
We won't have those. We won't have that. But no, it was just sort of made it up as I went along.
It looks more impressive than Keith Emerson.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
For years, I thought you were a Swedish band because you were on a Swedish record company.
Yeah.
Then I learned that you're from the USA. So do you have a special relationship to Sweden?
Then there's more to that story. Even half of the band is from Finland.
Really?
So we are half Scandinavian.
Yeah.
But that happened after we came to Sweden for the first time. So yeah, the band went through a bit of a metamorphosis in 2000. So yeah, Sweden kind of took us under their wing. We were having some tough times, and we were able to cultivate a little bit of a scene out of it for ourselves. So it's been good. We love Sweden. So even with the rain. This is nothing. We did a 20-date tour of Sweden in the winter in the snow.
Oh no!
This is nothing. This is nothing.
When you started with the band, you play as I think BIGELF is a unique band.
Thank you.
From the style.
Thank you.
You have some heavy parts. You have some real parts that remind me of the Beatles. Others of progressive rock of the 70s. Which bands did influence you playing this style of music?
Pretty much everything you just mentioned. I mean, the one band that pretty much rearranged the way my brain operated and computed music was the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I discovered, I always listened to the Beatles as a child, and Black Sabbath and Uriah Heep and Deep Purple and all the stuff that came out of the 70s. But when I was a teenager and I started to dissect the albums with an adult mind, it really changed the way I think about music, and it had such a profound impact. I became like a scholar of their music and their history, and I'm a sick aficionado.
You're a collector of 70s?
Of Beatles?
No, 70s.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, then there was lots of parts to that. But Black Sabbath also was such a massive influence of what they were able to do with their sound. It was very dark and very metal. They created metal basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, it isn't metal. It's pop. It's very melodic, and it's melodic without seeming melodic.
I know what
So that's the important part. Is I don't look at BIGELF to be melodic. I just want it to sound comfortable. So when you hear it, it sounds natural. So I think that's one quality that a lot of bands had back then, because they weren't so worried about what their genre, whether they were so focused on being a metal band. They were just a band. And if you did an acoustic song, you did an acoustic song. If you did an acoustic album, bass like Zeppelin did Zeppelin 3, you you branch out and do something different, and your fans follow you, and you come back and then make up and form, blow everyone's fucking mind.
You also
Came
know
back
the German krautrock bands like Lucifer's Friend.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Lots of. Yeah, Big Elf was actually going to cover this song called "The Witch" by the Rattles. Yeah.
Oh, please play tomorrow.
Tomorrow. we have a few other surprises tomorrow, but yeah, no, there was is Night Sun.
Night? Yeah. Morning was the album title.
Yeah,
I think.
Night. I know a lot of some pretty obscure German stuff, but some cool things. No, it's not just all Tangerine Dream and Scorpions and all the stuff like that. But
I'm impressed now.
Oh no, come on. I mean.
Is it easy for you to find a studio to record your records, because they sound very organic, mostly like you played the basics live in the studio?
Yeah.
And nowadays we have Pro Tools and all this stuff, but your records sound very organic. How do you do it in the studio?
Yeah. I mean, we recorded that at a friend of mine's in LA. Her name's Linda Perry. She has a place called Kung Fu Gardens. It's an analog studio, and
analog. Okay.
Yeah. It's not too difficult to find record. I mean, most of the things that when you go in to record, I think you have to be focused on what you want to be as an artist.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of bands are trying to fit into a style, so they go into the studio and they might be trying to formulate or make something that's going to be popular, make a hit or something like that. So we usually go in knowing that it's Big Elf and we're going to make the music that we're good at.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think you were on tour with Dream Theater.
Yeah. Almost the whole year.
Did it help to make Big Elf more huge in the world?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think 10 years ago we would be really huge. Unfortunately, the way the music business is today, not as much, unfortunately. Yeah. But Mike Portnoy.
Oh, he's a fan, yeah.
Yeah, he is the main man. He is the reason that we were able to do this amazing trek, which took us through the United States. It was so fantastic, and we'd only played, Northern Europe, really. And then we went to South America. So it's really a journey. I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, certainly played for at least a fifth of a million people, a quarter of a million people, a lot of people.
Okay.
So, but music is different now. So yeah, the awareness of Big Elf is very high now, I think.
Yeah.
Now, 10 years ago, those people would be buying more CDs.
Okay.
So that would help the band on a financial level, and to be able to do things more on our own. So we're still working on it.
Okay.
But I think I'm grateful.
I don't know where it was, but I read that you were keyboarder of the year in Japan. Is it true?
I don't know.
Oh. It was hard to get your last CD here in Germany. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're like switching. It's kind of
it's no problem. Yeah. It was hard to get your last CD here in Germany. We had to pay a huge import price.
Sorry, I'll buy you a beer later. Is that okay? A T-shirt.
So thanks for this interview. It was
pleasure.
amazing meeting you after all these years, being a fan.
My pleasure.
And yeah, I'm looking forward to the show.
I'm gonna stop by with a T-shirt. I promise.
Thank you for this interview.
Oh, you're watching Street Clip TV, and this is Damon Fox from Big Elf. You're one step closer to doom. Stay tuned.